excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Smart is out there with LeBron James, and it's Ayton in at the 5. KD passes to Şengün. Reeves left side. Smart on the wing. Now Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. He's off on that one. This game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers in the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
James against Smith. James misses.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Durant. Lakers with the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Oh, Ayton in position. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Thompson passes to Smith. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Ayton a screen on Smith. James in the post. He's against Smith. James gets the bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Shepherd. Banked in off the glass.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. James against Smith. James in the post. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith. Clock at 4. Here's Ayton. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Up top, Şengün. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Shepherd. Traps in the tray. Shepherd's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Reeves with it. Still scoreless. Smart passes to James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Smith.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic looking it over. Over Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Houston.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. James in the post. Covered by Smith. No good from LeBron.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And that one misses. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Doncic. From 18 feet away, it's good.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Houston leading by 7. Durant kicks to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Houston moving it around. Shepherd. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Over Shepherd. Reeves gets the bucket.
In that medium range area, I tell you what, Austin Reeves is a tough cover.
Smith outside. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 9 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
They get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Pass to Shepherd. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Doncic. Over Thompson, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Durant against LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Here's James. And Durant sends it back.
Somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he makes that one. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shot by Eason, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Doncic. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
VanVleet passes to Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for LeBron James.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Kevin Durant. And they double up Doncic. Laravia finds Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. Doncic against VanVleet. Now here's Doncic, guarded closer. And they double up Doncic. Here's Laravia. No good on the triple. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Here's Okogie. It's deflected, and they get it back. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Houston.
Hold the floor for your Rockets. Number 28, Alfred Şengün.
Hayes down low. Adams on him. Hayes, bounce pass. And they double up Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the dunk by Eason.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
And here is Los Angeles now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. Doncic against VanVleet. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Doncic with the steal. And they're on the break. And Doncic throws it down.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and VanVleet lays it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
They've got Adams, Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Kennard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Rockets trail by 5. And here is Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Right through the defender, Şengün. No hesitation and no mercy.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Lakers shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Arabia passes to Reeves. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Poke loose. And for Houston, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Lakers leading by 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. Eddie Bell will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Here's Finney-Smith. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Defense all up in Finney-Smith's grill. But he stays strong and still gets the shot through.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 3. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Eason. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Houston making a switch. Davison's checked in.
He should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Houston moving it around. Van Vliet on the wing. Kennard covering. And it's good. 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Eason passes to Van Vliet. To the paint. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Hayes. Reeves against Easton. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Easton passes to Adams. Good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets. Pass to Reeves. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys, drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The first one falls.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Durant's checked in for Tate. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And Şengün throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Lakers trail by 4. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Tipped away. And stolen by Eason. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Doncic kicks to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Jari Eason. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Luke Kennard. Lakers trail by 9. LeBron James on the wing. Hook shot. And that one goes long. Rockets have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's KD. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
The 3 for Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And textbook.
move to the lane. You got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
KD against James. Clock at 6. Shoots over KD. James misses.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Pass to Van Fleet. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man. He is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Doncic against Thompson. Doncic outside. Over Smith. Doncic, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Thompson for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Lakers trail by 10. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Coming off a terrific season, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Arabia passes to Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Shepard, 17 points in his last outing. And it's Arabia with the rebound. Out to Doncic. Down low. Here's LaRavia. And the Lakers with another miss. Rockets leading by 10. Thompson outside. Smith the pass to KD. Look at KD going to work inside.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Doncic against Thompson. Pass to James. Now Hachimura. Over Smith. Hachimura, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Rockets #1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jake LaRavia. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, and he makes the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Reeves finds Ayton. Now James, covered by Smith. James against Smith. LeBron passes to Smart. On the wing, Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, what a finish!
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Lakers trail by 16. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Smith. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Outside for Smart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle, and stolen by James. Here he goes. Rockets with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. He hits the 2nd from the line. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the 2nd. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Doncic against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Reeves outside. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Houston holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
From your pocket bar, Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Nuggets will face off against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. 8:30 Eastern time for the tip there.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Hey, I saw my big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you make me
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Andre Ayton out there with LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Ayton the screen. Doncic passes to Reeves. Smart. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
James has a 2-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Doncic against Thompson. Reeves outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
James up top, covered by Smith. James, good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Smith finds Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Over Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. Lakers trail by 21. Inside. 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Second free throw, no good. Houston leading by 20. Here's Thompson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half. Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And the rejection by LeBron. Back to Smith. Thompson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Thompson. Smith dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Smart passes to James. Now here's Doncic. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson in the corner. Back to Smith. Houston moving it around. KD finds Şengün. KD a screen. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Shepard's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job by Şengün finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
Reeves outside. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 9.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
KD with it. 15 points in the game. He takes it in. What a move. Terrific spin move there.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game so far. It's good from long range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the middle. And they double up LeBron. Here's Smart. Misses the 3. Rockets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Durant. The shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Reeves in the corner. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. LeBron kicks to Hayes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 8 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Offensive rebound over Reeves. Misses the baby hook. LA has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to LeBron. There's the pick. Over Smith. A shot by LeBron, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. When you talk about him, then Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
KD with the bucket.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LeBron James on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Şengün, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson against Doncic. Kicks it out to James. No good from outside. Rockets shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Smith on the wing, or the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 18 points.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Doncic outside. Looking to end his cold spell. James in the post. Covered by Smith. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for James. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Smart. Pass to Finney-Smith. VanVleet against Doncic. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Houston.
Guys, you gotta like the offensive approach here. Scoring a variety of ways, inside and out. You look at the shot chart, and a lot of things are working for him right now.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Back to Kennard. KD against Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Durant. Here's Reeves. Back to Kennard. From outside the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Yeah, you never want to foul Reeves in the act. A very good free throw shooter.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Reeves in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's VanVleet. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for Jeff Green.
Number 0, Aaron Holiday.
1:46 left to play in the third. VanVleet on the wing. Kennard covering. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Four on the clock. Here's VanVleet. Blocked again. They retain possession. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Kennard, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Kennard. To the wing on the left. Looking to end the run. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Releases. And Houston again with the bucket.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
The Lakers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Reeves against Holiday. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Back to Adams. Pass to Eason. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers on offense. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Kennard. Still yet to score. To the paint. And Hayes throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Let's go. And Houston again with the bucket. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Eason. Kick by Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Reeves with the rebound. Eason's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. For 3, and that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter. Kennard against Van Vliet. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
James in the post, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. But Van Vliet picks one up.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Smart kicks to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Eason, not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Smart. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Rockets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Adams, the pass to Eason. Now here's Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Bounce pass from Reeves. And James throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The Rockets with another miss. The Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Now Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Back to Reeves. Smart finds James. That three off the mark. Rockets leading by 22. Here's Okogie. He's defended by Reeves. Okogie, the pass to Adams. Adams with the screen on Reeves. Okogie for 3. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the way.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Doncic outside, and they double up Doncic. Pass to Smart, and the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. James, the pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Durant. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Reeves outside. Off target with his 3. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. To the inside. Here's Adams, and he banks in the lane. And it's 8 points for Steven Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Doncic against Van Vliet. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
LeBron kicks to Smart. Reeves the pass to James. Out to Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith checked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. It's stolen by Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A new lineup here for Houston. Here's Van Vliet, and it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Down low. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
And, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Davison. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Reeves. Outside, Smart. And they double up Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. To take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half. Van Vliet outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Reeves left side. It's stolen by Capella. Van Vliet outside. Doncic against Van Vliet. And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
James looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. James has got 7 points here in this quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Van Vliet. Doncic with the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Pass to LeBron. Doncic against Van Vliet. And they double up Doncic. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Green. Capella sets a screen for Eason. Driving the lane, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Houston, Eason. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's now 7 points for DeAndre Ayton. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Left side, Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Houston, they're shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kevin Durant.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davison can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. And he drives in. Basket counts.
Well, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Van Vliet with it. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.